The chair now recognizes the gentlelady from Tennessee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the recognition on my amendment. And it's only a two-line amendment. And before I get into the specifics on that amendment, I do want to thank Mr. Dent and the subcommittee chair and Chairman Rogers for the work they did on another issue on this bill, which deals with the Department of Energy rules finalizing for standards for ceiling fans and ceiling fan-like kits and prohibiting money from being used on that regulation because of the impact that it would have on our constituents and on the price of ceiling fans. So I appreciate the good work that they have done on that issue. I also appreciate the great work that they have done on this bill. Mr. Chairman, we've got a $34 billion bill in front of us, and I so appreciate the work of the appropriators as they have approached this and the responsible manner that they have gone about in bringing this bill forward. And it is a bill that is going to spend $50.5 million less than in 2014. That's a good thing, and the appropriators are to be commended for that. It is, in addition, it's $326.9 million less than what the President wanted. All of those are the facts and figures. And tonight, this two-line amendment that I have says, this is great work, but we've got problems. When you look at the economic situation in this country, when you look at what is happening with our debt, as we are pushing toward that $18 trillion in debt, you have to say, how is it fair for us to keep borrowing money and spending it on federal programs that are going to be left for our children and grandchildren to pay for? These are programs that many of them will never use. It's programs that will have outlived its usefulness by the time my two grandsons earn their first paycheck. But by borrowing and not continuing to cut a little bit more and a little bit more, what we're doing is passing the bill to them. It is passing the buck on to future generations to pay for it. So my amendment is another 1% across the board cut. It would be another $341 million in savings. And what it says very simply, to all of our agencies that are involved in this bill, everybody, a penny on a dollar. Just reduce your spending by 1 penny on a dollar. Get in here, challenge yourselves, challenge your employees to save a cent, 1 penny, out of what they've been appropriated. And do it responsibly, and do it not only for the sovereignty of this nation, do it for our children and our grandchildren. Don't burden them with debt. What is happening with all this nation's debt is the ultimate cap and trade. What we are doing is capping our children's future and trading it to those that own the debt. And while there has been tremendous work done, and our Republican-led Appropriations Committee is doing work that never has been done, and reducing the spending and pulling it back, we need to challenge these agencies to join us in this effort. Just as our businesses in each of our districts are cutting back and saving money, the federal government needs to be doing the very same thing. With that, Mr. Chairman, I reserve the balance of my time.